Hey, how's it going? Today I'm back with the latest in a little mini series I've got on my channel, building teams to add to the NBA. It's the 31st team in the NBA, and today we're going with players who have never won a ring. Now, in the title of this video, it is listed as legends, and obviously these are current day players: Joel Embiid, James Harden, Dame Lillard, but I think we can all agree they've reached legendary statuses with their resumes. It's just none of them have won a ring, obviously. To build this team specifically, though, I did use an age cutoff. So Julius Randle at 30 years old is the youngest player on the squad, because if I just went with players who have never won a ring without that age cutoff, I mean, Luka Doncic and Edwards, it would be a ridiculously loaded team. Instead, I wanted to give these old dudes who have, like I said, built pretty good resumes for themselves, Paul George, Russell Westbrook, but have never gotten over the hump, a chance to see if they can do so all together here in this universe. Now, I did mention I don't have some of those legends you might think of: Allen Iverson, Steve Nash, at least not yet. Okay, we'll put a pin in that thought for now, because I don't know, maybe this team together can go ahead and win a ring. I mean, it is a really good squad. I've turned injuries off, so Joel Embiid can hopefully flourish. The thing is, I really just we know how 2K works. We know how the simulation works. Looks like Grit and Grind is a pretty good system for us with George Karl and the Sonics. We know how the 2K sim works. I'm expecting this to not work out well for us, despite having a really strong and really deep team. Like, there's no chance we win a ring year one. Well, we start off pretty freaking good: 8-1, 9-1, 10-1. Okay, I'm saying this right now. I'm going on record. I did not do a test simulation with this team. I have no idea how they're going to perform. So far, they're performing much better than I anticipated. If this ends up being like an 8 to 10 minute video, I mean, that probably won't happen, but that would be an issue. I'm fully expecting we don't win a ring here, and I'm gonna anyways, just stay tuned, okay? We'll figure out what happens here in year one. We finally start to lose some games. I mean, maybe these ringless legends are all feeding off each other's energy. Okay, our first attempt at it in the book, season 1. Jalen Brunson MVP. I kind of love it. I mean, it's pretty rare to see that. Cooper Flag, Scoot Henderson, Wemby winning awards, Kalel Ware, clutch player Shea. So no Seattle Sonics out there. Interesting. On all NBA first team, Brunson, Joker. Man, what a season for Brunson. No ringless Sonic legends on all NBA or all defensive, which I'm only surprised by, because you might see it there blurred out. We are the freaking 1 seed in the West. Now, I'll be honest, when I made a team full of rookies, a team full of old dudes, and a team full of white dudes on my channel, those videos, I don't think our first season sim went this well. I don't know if it's just the dynamics of the team I put together. We might win a ring in year 1. Win a ring. I can speak. Oh my gosh, the Knicks won 68 games. GG. Wow. They always simulate well, but that's exceptional. I mean, we're going to have to compete with the Mavericks in the playoffs. I don't know if this is going to work out. Looking back at my team that I built, I mean, yeah, it's really strong. We're pretty point guard heavy. I don't know. I guess just let me stop trying to figure it out and just embrace that we might have a nice, easy path to a championship. If we do win a championship, well, then I'll have to figure out what's next in this video, because of course we can't have an 8-minute video. What are you, crazy? Player stats for our team. Look at the balance. Dame 20-6 leads the team. Julius Randle coming off the bench could have got some 6-man love. I think Harden, Joel Embiid only playing 23 minutes a night. That's actually really funny. I think I set it to a 10-man rotation, which, I mean, maybe the balance is the key. I like it. Yeah, don't burn out Joel or anyone else. I am actually curious about these season leaders, because Brunson, that might be the first time this year I've seen him win MVP. Finished 4th in the league in scoring. 5 guys averaging 30 or more points per game. Kind of crazy. No triple-double averages. Joker was doing his thing. Again, too much balance for our team, so we didn't have any standout performers in terms of league leaders. Literally, not even top 30 in game score. Okay, whatever. No point in delaying, though. Let's get to the playoffs. If we win a ring in year 1, I keep saying it, and it's not going to happen. So let's just chill. The Rockets in round 1. I always put these teams, when I make them, in the Western Conference, because we're the Seattle Sonics. That's a mistake. The West is so freaking good. The good news is, although OKC would be waiting for us in round 2 most likely, we won't have to play the Mavericks until the 3rd round, which would be nice. We take game 1 against Houston. We lose game 2. Oh no, we win game 3. Dude, I could have put Kevin Durant on this team. Nobody thinks he's won a ring. Those Golden State rings aren't fooling anybody. And look at that. Look at that. I knew it. I mean, we all knew it. We all knew a ring in year 1 was not happening. We're going to have to go to game 7 to potentially win round 1. I mean, what are we even doing here, 2K? 62 regular season wins for nothing. I didn't even mention it, but you saw me. I just cut down the rotation. Probably what we should have been doing in the playoffs anyways. As we blow out the Rockets, they make it a little interesting, but we do win game 6. Julius Randle? our best player. No offense, Julie. I don't think that's a good thing for us. But it leaves us with a Game 7. Dallas is also in a Game 7. What is going on in this simulation? That game's going to simulate. I think the Mavericks won, but they got pushed to 7. So we shouldn't feel too bad about also being in a Game 7 here. And look at that. 9-man rotation was the move as we are going to blow out the Rock. Yeah, I'm not jumping into a double digits win. We had to sweat a little. Jimmy Butler, Dame Lillard leading the way, but we finally get rid of Kevin Durant. I am vamping because I want to see his steal. Oh my gosh, he averaged 32 points against us. Do we not have defenders out here? To be fair, Kevin Durant is just built different. All right, the top 4 seeds in the West all advanced. That's not good news for us because man, I actually think OKC is a better team than us. We are deep. We've got those veterans off the bench, but realistically, OKC with Shea, I mean, he should just single-handedly dominate this series. We go up 2-1 though. We go up 3-1, and it's a battle. OKC versus Seattle, the history, unbelievable. Dallas in 5 games wins their series. Of course, they would be waiting for us in the next round. Let's see if we can advance or if we'll need a Game 7 back in the Emerald City. We are up 4 with almost 3 minutes left. Yeah, I'm jumping in for some real gameplay here. Dude, this might be the only season we simulate. Okay, now we're up by 1. That is not great. We got to see our Ringless Stars team in action. Julius Randle, low-key cooking this simulation. Like I said, I don't know if it's a good thing if he's our best player, but if he can get it done into the post through the double team, you're too small, Case and Wallace. Both teams making substitutions after an OKC timeout. We've got a 3-point lead. Paul George is out. Is he really out here? We don't have better options than Paul George. Joel on the PNR defense. He's not going to kick it up to Joel. To Paul George. He's going to go coast to coast. That is too funny, man. There you go. Joel Embiid making plays on both ends. Dame trying to guard Shea. That is a mismatch. Shea getting to his spot. Doesn't put it up. Hartenstein backdoor inside. J-Dub gets blocked by Paul George. Why am I doubting PG? Well, I'm doubting him because he's old and not very good. Seriously, why? Well, Jimmy Butler is out there. I guess we don't have a better small forward on this team. I mean, we'll put a pin in that here if we need to upgrade the squad. Chet Holmgren inside. Gonna get the nice lay after the feed from Shea. Jimmy Buckets going back to work on the... Oh, Jimmy's playing the power forward. He kicks it out. Paul George with the dagger. I never said anything about Paul George. You know what I mean? I've been believing in this guy since day one. That's actually hilarious. He's making plays on both ends. Dame still trying to guard up on Shea. That should be a pretty easy bucket for the former MVP. Yep. Is Shea going to go back-to-back on MVPs? By the way, his start to the season has been sensational. Jimmy Butler walking back out for 3. Can OKC defend? Like, what are we doing here? Obviously, I'm happy that my Sonics are taking a dub here, but like, I also like good gameplay and letting up wide open 3s. Not exactly that. It's go time now for the Thunder. They need to survive. Lou Dort kicks it out. Shea, you should probably put up a 3 right here over Dame. Nah, he's going to drive inside, get to his spot, miss the 2, and I fear that's going to be game. In fact, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and simulate and not miss an epic finish to this game. A 6-point win. Shea had 37. Julius Randle, 29 and 10. Oh my gosh. What does Danny 2K say? The Julius Randle Finals MVP of Doom. It might be happening here. But before we get ahead of ourselves, the Dallas Mavericks are in the conference finals. Also, the Knicks, they're definitely going to come out of the East. I've said it 9 million times. Whenever I see that we've got a better team than the Mavericks, that's what I'm trying to say. But we know how they simulate, so I'm not sure how this series is going to go. Also, am I really tripping? Do we not have a better small forward? DeMar is like, he's coming off the bench behind Paul George? I don't know what George Karl is cooking, but you know what? We're having success, so let's keep it rolling. The Sonics take game 1. The Mavericks take game 2. The Sonics take game 3. The Mavericks take game 4. Who goes up 3-2? Of course, it's Dallas, as the Knicks are already waiting in the finals. 68 wins in the regular season. That's going to be a tough team to beat. And look at that. We are going to need a second season. I was beginning to think we would get it done right here, right now. The Mavericks absolutely smoke us in game 7. Vooch was our highest score. That is not a good thing. Nobody showed up. Kyrie, Coop, AD for the Mavs. Look at that. No love for Julius Randle, Finals MVP. Interesting. Okay, I would say once I saw how the season sim went, I thought we would win a ring or win a ring. Why am I struggling with that? But then, you know, losing to the Mavericks, ultimately, I'm not surprised. And I'm kind of happy because that video would have been way too short. And now we get some drama. Okay, but here we go. For season 2, I have reset our league with our team. We're going to run it back, and I'm going to add a true ringless legend. When you saw the title of the video, one of these names surely was on your mind. As I spin the wheel, it's going to be Carmelo Anthony, which That fits perfectly. I was just talking about Paul George playing too many minutes. Well, he's going to get no minutes now. As prime Nuggets, Carmelo Anthony, 24 years old, joins our team. 24. You know what? Just to make Melo feel better, like he's not an outsider, we'll make him 31. There we go. Carmelo Anthony, a great career. Obviously, I don't need to go through it, but he never won a ring. He does become easily our best small forward, actually our best player too. Now, that was the reason I was surprised we simulated so well. With all due respect to Joel, usually without like a 95 plus, I feel in this game, like you're not going to simulate great, but now Melo's our leader. Can we take the step in our second season? Okay. And look at that, this is just Jalen Brunson's video. I was surprised to see that once again. He wins MVP. I'm not surprised Melo didn't, just because our team is way too balanced. Again, nothing for six man. I think all the award winners are the same, except Steph gets clutch player. And I will say, spoiler alert, our team simulated very well, even better than year one, which makes complete sense. We added a legend. Melo, nothing. Okay, then. Wait a minute. I hope he went into the rotation. That would be funny if I forgot to set him into the... Anyways, 69 wins. Nice. Yes. Oh, also, George Karl coaches our team. Him and Melo, that relationship from their days in Denver, not great, right? The Knicks, by the way, 67 wins, so we were the best team in the league. Let's see, did George Karl automatically put Melo in the rotation? He did. Thank goodness I forgot to change that. So Melo averages 21 and 9. That wasn't good enough to, at least make like all NBA third team on a team with 69 wins. Crazy. What in the world? Excuse me, where did Zach LaVine come from? Trades. The Supersonics trade Paul George and a first for Zach LaVine and a second. I left everything on automatic for our team. That is hilarious. I don't think I've had that happen yet in one of these videos. And you know what? It works. It works. Zach LaVine should have been on this team. Wait a minute. Zach LaVine, I'm just double checking. I know he's not won a ring. Why didn't I put Zach on this team? He's 30. Oh, that is so funny. It's like the CPU GM knew I missed the player. The comments, you might have pointed that out watching this video. Wow, that's actually insane. Zach LaVine, he kind of fits perfectly on our team too. I can't believe it. I can't believe that happened. Wait, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just take you behind the curtain here. When I make a video like this, it's pretty simple. I come up with the idea and then I go in, let me see. I go into injury-free roster. And I started scrolling through the teams and I was like, okay, Joel Embiid should be on this team, Paul George. And as I go, I kind of come up with the idea. So I came up with the idea, Vucevic, of using only players 30 years or older. I think definitely I would have gotten to the Kings and I would have seen DeRozan, Westbrook, LaVine. So I probably in my mind thought LaVine, maybe I'll make the cutoff 31 years old. I eventually put Julius Randle on this team and Julius is 30 exactly. So I should have gone back and put LaVine on there. I just didn't. Sometimes I miss things. Wow. And then they trade for him. That's so funny to me. You all might think I'm crazy, but to me, this is a hilarious outcome. Okay. Anyways, we'll let it fly. I'm not going to obviously kick Zach LaVine off the team. Here we go. Round 1 OKC. Dog, I know I just said it. The West is insane. We might lose here in round 1. I kind of doubt it. I think we're going to win a ring here with our ringless legends. If we have to add another one on top of Melo, I guess I'd be okay with that. And yeah, we are down. Okay, we are down 2-0. We are down 2-1. Thank you. We are down 3-1. My word. We're going to get first rounded. This happens every time I make one of these videos. I think I've got it. I think I understand the plot, what's happening. And then we start losing. All right, let's force a game 7. We beat OKC last year. We add Carmelo Anthony. Are you really telling me we're about to lose to them? Because that don't make sense. It's a 12-point win, 13-point win. So we force a game 7. San Antonio, Dallas have advanced. We got to play Wemby next round, even if we win here on home court. And not only do we not win, we get blown the F out. Are you kidding me, Joel? 20 points. Carmelo, what did you do, my guy? 23 and 9 in the play. He actually played well. Oh my goodness. Shea just tore us up. All right, ladies and gents, buckle up. We've got a journey now. We really got worse after. This game is nuts. All right, here we go. Season 3 simulation. Let's go back to our wheel. Only 9 legends left. Hopefully this doesn't take more than 10 seasons. You know what I'm saying? or hopefully not more than 13 seasons. Karl Malone. Unfortunately, that is a perfect addition to our team. Oh, I forgot to save. We got to make Melo 30 years old again. Karl Malone, 35 years old, 97. He simulates really well on this game. We did need a power forward. You know what? I can move Jimmy now to the 3 where he's a little bit better. He'll come off the bench behind Melo. I don't think our team's going to trade for Zach LaVine. If they do, they do. I mean, come on now, 490 plus overalls. I'm not going to get upset yet, but I'm in the territory where I'm like, we should definitely win a ring. And I think you would all agree. Okay, finally, Jalen Brunson's run in this video has ended. It's our boy Shea winning MVP and clutch player. Still nothing for accolades for our Sonics. I was actually looking at my phone. What a crazy, yeah, that's just, we won 72 games. I didn't see that was the point. This has got to be our year. Nice quick video, only taking 3 seasons. New York down at 63 wins. They are falling off a cliff. I'm just kidding. We will not even mess around. We'll go to a 9-man rotation right away. Unfortunately, adding Karl Malone, probably just put this team way over the top. Although it was still Melo, our leader, Karl gave us 18 and 10 per game. Look at all those double figure scoring. And we did trade for Zach LaVine again. Our team, our GM, just obsessed with Zach. I mean, he loved the 2016 dunk contest. I kind of get it. And again, it's just so funny because Zach LaVine, I know I just explained. I don't have to go over it again. He should have been on this team to begin with, technically. I mean, yeah, he should have been. So there you go, Zach LaVine. What? We lose 2 games. What? Oh, dog. I thought we were going to sweep, and now I'm definitely less confident. It's going to be San Antonio just edging out the OKC Thunder. Let's go, Wemby. What's up, my first time playing Wemby this video? I'm not going to say Joel and, honestly, yeah, Joel and Karl Malone, probably as good a matchup in the front court as you can expect for Victor. Wembin, your mama. Yeah, Wemby, you're swept. You're swept. All right. Okay, it's been fun this video. Dallas, I'm not even scared. Question mark? I'm a little nervous. But looks like our team is really cooking. We've got 490 plus overalls in the starting lineup. This is the part of the video where I get overly excited and then the rug gets pulled out for me. But look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unless you're going to argue our team is too deep and balanced, which sometimes is the case in 2K, we've got a great squad. A team full of ringless legends. Imagine if the Pistons 1-2 took out the Knicks. That would make my life even easier. But look at that. Okay, Dallas does take a game, but only 1 game as we end up beating them in 5. It will indeed be a short video, but at least we got to add 2 real life legends. Carmelo Anthony up against one of his former teams. I mean, they look good. Brunson keeps winning MVPs. But our team looks better, right? And I'm just so happy for all these Wait, oh man, can I ceremonially, you know what? George Karl, he's no longer our coach. I'm telling you right now, it's Steve Nash. Okay, Steve Nash is ceremonially, why does that sound so weird? He is on our team because that is my guy. I'm actually curious, can I fire George Karl? Is Steve Nash a candidate to be a coach? I don't even know if he is in this game. Jesse Nash. Should I fire him and hire Jesse Nash? That's Steve Nash in disguise. He's got like a glasses and mustache on. I don't know why. I'm just wasting time right now. Lex James. I thought that was going to be LeBron James Jr. No, sorry. LeBron James Jr. is a part of the Lakers rotation right now in real life. Playing very well, I might add. He had like 5 points the other game. That's, pretty good for Bronny. We go up 3-1. Let's go ahead and end it in Seattle, a city which definitely deserves. They should have been in the World Series this year. No, we're not talking about that. Definitely deserves an NBA franchise. Bring back the Sonics. This is going to help. Look at this momentous occasion, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, whoever in the community, if you're watching this video, I'm sure you're not, whoever created these custom Sonics jerseys with this court, like they absolutely cooked. I like basically every version of the Sonics jersey from in real life, like when you look through history. But even this custom jersey, it just works so well. The green, gold, the green and yellow, the green and gold, whatever you want to call it. I am obviously filling time to make sure this video isn't too short, but I do hope you guys enjoyed. I put the best ringless veteran players from the current day NBA all on one team. Bit disappointing they didn't win in year 1, to be honest. But with the help of a couple friends, Carmelo Anthony and Karl Malone, we do eventually get over the top. Dame Lillard, Joel Embiid, James Harden, a bunch of names. Chris Paul, he's still on this team, not getting any minutes, but they all get a ring here. Let's see, who else do we see in this in celebration? Jimmy Butler, of course, relegated to the bench after we picked up Melo. Karl Malone, yeah, we get it. I didn't even mention his name. Bradley Beal is on this team. He should have been the spot I used for Bradley Beal. That probably should have been Zach LaVine right from the jump in this video, but what can you do? Actually, pretty fitting as well. George Karl never won a ring. He had a pretty legendary career as a coach, never won a ring. I'm not a big fan of George Karl. He's kind of a hater in real life, in the current day. Anyways, Karl Malone, Finals MVP. There you go. We didn't get the Finals MVP celebration cutscene, but whatever. Took 3 seasons. We got there. Let me know down below if you enjoyed this video. I did have a blast recording. Drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and leave me any other video ideas you might like to see down below.